Prime with another video, and today I want to go through a few articles, or a couple of articles that have come out in the last week. There's not been a lot in regard to Transformers news, quite frankly, and I also want to take a look at some of the products that Hasbro are releasing in regard to the 40th anniversary. But first, as always, I do have a Facebook page, Gojira Prime, where I do post images of the figures in my collection, links to any videos I do, and anything else I do find of interest. So first off, a little update in regard to the Hasbro Legacy Robots in Disguise 2001 Omega Prime. It now has exceeded 14,643 backers at the time of this video being made, which means it has passed the first crowd-funded tier, which means we are now getting the Omega Blade with these figures. That's the 23-inch, yes, I did say that correctly, tall spear weapon that does come with Omega Prime, the Matrix Blade. So 23 inches, that makes it as big as a Titan class figure, so it's quite a large thing. I still am deciding whether or not to back this particular project. I do like Transformers 2001 RID, and I do like this particular version of Optimus Prime, so I think I will go for it. I just have to cobble the funds together to make it happen. Another piece of interesting news from Kapow Toys Limited on their Facebook page, they've unveiled some images of the new Threezo MDLX figures. These are newer versions of older model kits, I believe, but they are done in much more accurate Transformers G1 animated series colors. So we have Bumblebee here looking very, very nice, I have to admit. Now, these are non-transformable items, just so you are aware. They're more model kits than anything else. There is also a Optimus Prime and Megatron figures as well, and they look really, really nice. They're about 6 to 7 inches tall in height, but I believe that they cost over £100 each. This is because they are die-cast, have insane amounts of articulation. As nice as these figures are, and believe me, they're very, very nice, they do have other images on their Facebook page, so do go and check them out. They have a much more in-depth gallery for each figure. I don't think I'll be getting these myself. They are just too expensive for what they are for me, so I'll be making a pass on these. Now, the other thing I want to just go quickly over is, obviously, it is 40 years since Transformers first appeared on the scene, and Hasbro obviously is trying to do stuff that ties in with that. The big thing for them, obviously, is the HasLab project, the Omega Prime, but there are also a number of other products as well that are coming out. Now, TFW2005.com does have an extensive article about the various things that are coming out from Hasbro in regard to the anniversary. There are some images which I'll go through. I'm not going to go through the whole article. It's quite a long read, but essentially we're getting another version of Shockwave and Grimlock in G1 Marvel comic book accurate colors from the 1980s. We also have a repaint of Jada Toys Ecto 1 in Optimus Prime colors, and a re-release of the Optimus Prime cab section in Ghostbusters colors to tie in with the original Masterpiece figure release. We've also got some headsets and a lot of t-shirts. A lot of t-shirts. They're also doing some sort of new collectible cards in foil packages. You've got some images of the new Grimlock figure, well, the re-release of the Studio Series Grimlock figure here in much more accurate colors for his cartoon. The one thing I will say about the Shockwave figure that is interesting is that it comes with this little accessory. An Optimus Prime head on a stand. Now, this ties into one of the issues from the original Marvel comic books, but I'm just wondering if this is the head for the new Optimus Prime Studio Series figure that's coming out later this year, maybe? I guess we'll just have to wait to find out. But they do have lots of images of various things on here, finishing with the Omega Prime. Now, I have to admit, I find all of this a little underwhelming. There are a gazillion t-shirts out there for Transformers, a couple of repainted die-cast vehicles, some overly expensive headphones with the Transformers logos on them, and some repaints of old figures that we've had before. None of this is of any real interest to me in any way, shape, or form. I don't know what I wanted Hasbro to do for the 40th anniversary of Transformers, but it certainly wasn't any of this. This is all kind of mundane, not really of much interest to me in any way, shape, or form. It would have been nice if maybe they had brought out some limited edition figures, new figures that celebrate the 40th anniversary a bit more than what we have had here. Don't get me wrong, the Omega Prime I think is a fantastic piece of kit, and I do hope to be able to put my money towards it. But everything else here in this article is run-of-the-mill, pretty mundane, not really very interesting. So yeah, I am a little bit disappointed by it. Hopefully we'll get some more interesting stuff as the year progresses. Maybe closer to September time, which is when September will actually be the month that is the 40th anniversary of the Transformers brand. But let me know in the comments section, have you crowdfunded the HasLab project for this year? Are you going to be getting those G1 accurate coloured model kits? And will you be getting anything that they are putting out for the 40th anniversary? Please do let me know in the comments section, and thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.